that that money is coming in. I got to check on me now. Remember them people that counted out. Watch how I flex on them now. For all of them people that lost hope, I'm dropping stress on them now. I'm a champion, you give me a champion. I'm a champion, you give me a champion. I'm a champion, you give me a champion. Yo, you tuned in to the first episode of Inside Out with Wapp and JC. We on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Y'all on the journey with us. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all can follow us on all platforms. Let's get it. JC, what it do, man?
What's the word? Let's get it.
We gonna start it off like this here, man. Cowboys, Packers, 48-32. It lead to this question right here.
Ooh.
Is it time for a quarterback change? Hey,
I mean,
I'm gonna throw this out. This is what I'm gonna throw out. Quarterback change. I'm Jerry Jones. I'm getting Chicago on the phone.
for what?
The number one pick.
And what Chicago on the sale?
Look what they got to offer. They got Dak Prescott.
But okay,
They got the 30th pick, I think. 30th pick in the draft, first round.
Understandable.
They can throw in a Michael Gallup, somebody, an extra receiver. Cause don't forget now. Look, don't forget now. They still got Justin Fields.
Hold on. Hear me out. If I'm Chicago, why would I want your problem?
See, because sometimes it really don't be a problem. Like sometimes it just be time for a scene change, a change of scenery. Cause first of all, I'm like this here. It's too much of a. It might be too much of a big deal for Dak in Dallas. Cause you know Dallas, they fans crazy. It might be too big time for him over there.
I mean, because that's what come with it. What you think gonna be? What you think if he gets to Chicago? That's the same thing.
I mean, yeah, but I think the scenery might be different, and I think it'll be a better situation for both teams because, they could get rid of, look who need quarterbacks right now. The Washington, Atlanta,
the Patriots.
These people got top picks now, so they can switch. They can get Justin Fields for a nice little thing to one of them teams, and still. They still got a chance to get a Rome or Marvin Harrison. Chicago do.
Yeah, facts. But my thing is, if I'm Chicago, the only options, if I'm moving away from Justin Field, the only option for me would be Atlanta. Atlanta got all the pieces, all the young core pieces that you could take at least one of them away. You could get try to get a Drake London or a Kyle Pitts.
But that's my thing. That's what I'm saying. Excuse me. That's what I'm saying. If Jerry want the number one pick, he can give up. Picks people want picks. So they got the 30th pick. They got Dak Prescott and they got a receiver they can throw in the package just to make it a little better. So if they doing that, now you got Dak and Justin Fields. So now it's time to shop Justin Fields. So, and not to mention that they still got the number 9 pick too?
Finish about 9 to 10.
So they got the number 9 pick too, and you got Justin Fields to shop. So if you want to go over to Atlanta and get you a Drake London or pick swap or anything like that, because you can either get Rome or you can try to go get Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
With Justin Fields being on the market with that number 9 pick. I just feel like it'll be cool for both situations. That means you get the young guy and Caleb to Dallas, see how he play in that situation. Because see, the thing to me with Dak Prescott don't play good when the defense don't play good.
Yeah, but my thing with him is he's been there. That's my thing. It's like this what we've been seeing. It's been about 8-9 years now. Like this not just 5 years in. So like this is what he been.
But you got to think about it with these Dallas fans. They do it every year. They beat up on bad teams. The fans hype them up. First round of the playoffs, they can't deliver. It's a cycle. They
They're
do this
allergic.
every year.
They're allergic
Yeah.
to it, and
Yeah.
it's sad to say. I mean, it's been. I'm 29. It's been about 29 years since they last playoff little win or whatever. But it seems like it's they curse.
Yeah.
I don't know if
That's
I don't mean to say it's Jerry, but some got to change.
see
But you
that
can't
go
keep
that go
can't
back
keep changing coaches.
that go back to the question. You can't keep changing coaches. Is it time to change your quarterback? You ain't changed them out yet.
No, you haven't, but you paying them 40 plus million. It ain't that easy to get rid of them because who gonna want to take that too? You got to remember that.
Yeah, you right, you right. Well, we got Detroit. They just won their first playoff series. Congrats to them boys. They just won their first playoff game in 32 years.
Yep, yep.
Hey, Detroit kind of scary.
Man,
Detroit kind of scary.
it's the intensity, man. Them guys really playing some football. That they really playing some football.
It's the young guys. Laporta and Gibbs, man, they ain't playing like no rookies.
Nah, and that's why they chose him. I mean, they was criticizing Detroit for going up and getting Gibbs so early because of his size and the type of running back he is. But I mean, it's showing off. And Laporta, for a rookie, man, and already be playing as a top 3 tight end in the league is unbelievable. And Detroit winning, man. And I'm just happy for Jared Goff, the way he got thrown to the side and man criticized in the media. He really deserved it.
And they put a lot of pieces around Jared that fit Jared.
Facts.
They put him in a good situation. I mean, no disrespect with the Rams. The Rams is pretty good too, but like you say, they missing some pieces.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They don't got nobody to cover.
Nah. And I mean, and if you look at Detroit really don't have no outstanding corners. Like if you look at like their safeties is solid with Gardner Johnson and the young dude Branch from Alabama. They
Yeah.
solid right there, but they really just don't have no corners besides, like Joseph that's just like stand out. They just all
Yeah.
all solid and all they have each other back when they
They a
need to.
team. Yeah. They play as a team, and
Mhm.
with the offense that they got, they can make up for a lot of what they defense failed.
Yeah, for sure. And it's vice versa, if you want to be honest. Because when the offense not really rolling, that defense come through for them. With
Yeah.
Hutchinson applying pressure, then them young linebackers like Campbell and man, them guys
Yeah.
rolling, man.
So let me ask you this. Outside of the Ravens and the 49ers, who people need to be looking at?
If we being honest and out for play, the Chiefs gonna be the Chiefs because of Patrick Mahomes in the moment. But the Texans, man, they playing to another level right now. CJ Stroud, he looking like he been doing this for about 10 years already. And I don't wanna put too much hype on it or, even downplay it, but man, them guys look for real. And I know they got a couple challenges coming up against them the way the game tomorrow gonna play out. If the Steelers win, if the Bills win, it's gonna be a tough challenge going into Baltimore, going into Arrowhead
Okay, see,
to play Kansas City in that temperature in this time of the
yeah,
year.
you know out here, it ain't really cold. It don't really get that cold out here. So going to Arrowhead,
And
yeah,
then
it's gonna be.
then you get saved with the playing inside. You get the little heat with the playing inside out there. It's
Yeah,
outside. You in that weather. Ain't no running
and
from
the
it,
and the Ravens, you know my Ravens took the first game, but let me
man.
now hold on. Let me tell you, we ain't played this team, and they ain't played this team.
Nah.
both of these teams was different when they played the
Yeah,
first
but
time.
uh, if they get the Ravens, man, we just the defense that it's gonna be a defensive game, especially in that weather.
Yeah,
If the weather how you just normally be around this time, it's gonna be different, man. Especially with Baltimore defense, they just all across the board, they
and
just
you
top notch.
when it's that kind of weather, you get a lot of running.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Texas gonna have to come with it.
But
If they, if,
Singletary, man, we
he
got
been doing his
yeah,
thing.
we got to give him his credit, dog. He been on the road, and it's for him to come in and them to take attempts away from Pierce like
Damian
that.
Pierce, yeah,
It got to be something serious, man.
yeah. He. I think he started off slow because Pierce was starting. I guess they probably didn't want to take Pierce right on out right away.
Yeah,
But ever since he got his little starting and Pierce, I seen Pierce on the special teams.
yeah, but that Pierce had got injured early in the season. That's all it
Yeah,
took.
I remember that.
That's all
Yeah,
it took is that injury, and for Singletary to up the play, somebody stepping up and
that's your worst enemy, them
productivity.
injuries.
Yeah, productivity. It's the next man up. You got to fill in when you get back. And the running backs, they injuries are something serious. They don't just get no knacks, no ankle rolls, or no small injuries. When they get injured, it's something serious.
Yeah. So Pittsburgh, Buffalo, who you taking? I know you're a Pittsburgh fan, so don't think with your heart.
Mm-mm.
Think,
You ain't finna
what
fool
who you
me.
take?
You ain't finna fool me.
Who you taking?
You ain't finna fool. You can say that talk with somebody else. That ain't even a question. That ain't even a question. The weather itself is gonna win the Bills the game. You can come on, man. You got Rudolph back there. Don't get me wrong. He's a quarterback. He's an NFL quarterback, but we got to be real. You know,
Yeah.
no TJ on the defensive side is gonna play
Oh,
dividends.
TJ ain't playing?
Knee injury last week, sprain, I believe.
Yeah, that could they shouldn't have been playing. They
But they
shouldn't have been
need they,
playing.
they needed
But
to
they needed to,
win.
yeah, they needed the game. They needed the
I'm pretty
game.
sure if they knew it was gonna play out like that, they wouldn't have played nobody.
Yeah. They did need that game.
And
It
then
was based on who win lose last week.
yeah, then he goes so hard for them, them sacks and them tackles.
Especially against the Ravens.
Yeah, yeah. No matter what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much what that is. I'm roll with the Bills, man. I'm roll with the Bills. I don't know how it's gonna play out, but I see the Bills. They came too far to turn their season around too quick to just slip up like this.
And that boy, James Cook I don't know what done got into him and what they done gave him, what they put in the snow when he walked outside. But
Man, he just needed his
he been
opportunity. We got to look at it before the offensive coordinator change. They wasn't running the ball like that.
nah.
I mean, they barely was throwing it or whatever, but they wasn't running the ball like this.
They took their new offensive coordinator took attempts away from Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm. They had to. That ain't your job. Especially
Yeah.
when we got a young, fresh running back like that. What, this Cook second year? Get him man his
Yeah.
opportunity, man.
And you got rid of Singletary to give Cook
Yeah, Cook
that
his
role.
opportunity. Yep. Just get that man his chance. I just, I'm not the biggest Bills fan. I'm just gonna sit here and be biased, but
Realistically.
man, it's just playing out to be some good football right now, even though the season was okay. I don't give the season too much credit.
Yeah. So who playing tomorrow? Philadelphia play.
They got the Bucks at 7.
I'm scared of them Bucks.
No AJ Brown. No AJ
I'm scared of
Brown.
them
I'm
Bucks.
scared of them. Yeah. What Baker Mayfield you gonna get? Because the defense gonna come through.
Yeah, that too because you will have a Mike Evans 130,
Easily.
or you can have a Mike Evans 25.
And then the Chris Godwin 130. You can't forget about
They
him.
gonna need, but they gonna to win tomorrow though. They gonna need Mike Evans to get at least 80 to 100 yards.
I mean, but this is my thing. you have this historic receiver. Like, don't get me wrong, Chris Godwin is that guy also. But ain't no way you don't target your 6'5" or 6'6", whatever he is, receiver 10 to 13 times a game. That's targets, like I understand it's the NFL, but man, you can't give me no superstar historic receiver like that and him not. I'm, I don't care who on you. You can be two people. The ball coming your way. You ain't even got to catch it. Just it's coming your way. I just need the opportunity. And for like the on and off, we see 100 yards here, 20 yards here. I just don't
Yeah.
understand. I don't understand that, especially against the
See,
teams they playing. Come on, like that was the Panthers last week, man. They was struggling.
yeah, and I just feel like once you getting paid a certain amount of money, that's not acceptable. It's not acceptable to go out there and steal money and get 20 yards in a NFL game.
Oh man, not to steal money, not to steal
Yeah.
money, man,
What I mean, what is it?
not to steal
You
money, man.
I mean these fans come out here to see the best players on the team do
Yeah,
something, and they come out here and see you get 25 yards.
I mean, but so let me ask you a question: who do we put that blame on?
I mean, it's a double standard for a quarterback. It's a double standard. That's just something that is life. It's double standards in life. Quarterback got double standards. He not getting them the ball, it's on the quarterback. He forcing them the ball, it's on the quarterback.
Okay,
So it's either way, you got to put the blame on Baker. Sometimes the play calling could be an effect too, but this your best receiver.
yeah,
Your best receiver, he done had how many 1,000 yard receiving seasons? 8,
that's 10 straight.
10 since he
One
been in the
more.
league.
I think he need one more to either tie Jerry Rice or break Jerry Rice.
Yeah, it's no way that you let him leave an NFL game with 25 yards. It's no way.
Especially like my thing is this dude, he's that guy. You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
and then when I watch, my thing is like, okay, you don't go to Mike Evans got 20 something yards, but Chris Godwin ain't just jumping out the boards with his stats. He hit the same
nah,
same thing, at least about 40, 50 yards.
yeah.
And I don't get it. Like,
And
I just
truth be
don't.
told, that young dude catching the rock more than Godwin, White,
Yeah, the running back,
the running back.
the
He
running back,
catching around the same amount of passes.
he killing right now. He doing his thing. Like he's on another level. I seen his numbers and man, he playing some football for real. He gonna get
Yeah,
paid. They not letting him go.
yeah. I like him because he don't drop too many passes. He can catch out the backfield. He
Yeah.
can run if you need him to. Unlike CeeDee Lamb, CeeDee Lamb couldn't catch a pass in the first half if a glue truck was stuck to him.
Who?
CeeDee Lamb,
Oh man, don't he throwing strays on the first episode, y'all.
man,
Don't Cowboy fans, don't come at us, man. We trying to jump up. It's the first
man,
episode.
it's just some things that shouldn't be. Mike McCarthy got to go. I'm gonna be real because you come into a game. What was they 7.5 favorites or something?
It was up there. It was high, but my thing is he tried to beat around the bush so bad with not mentioning his former team was the Patriots. Like he
Yeah,
tried, I mean, excuse the Packers. He tried to be like he didn't try to mention them the whole week, and look how this turned out, man. But my thing is, it's crazy how tables turn. The team that averaged 41, 40 points at home got 48 put up on them. Ain't that
48.
something? And we can't let the stats fool us because that wasn't a
It wasn't
score.
that close.
That
It
wasn't a
wasn't that
score.
close.
Trust me, that
Yeah,
wasn't a score. So like
it's a bunch of scrap stats and
Jerry Jones, he not finna play, man. He ain't got time to be playing, And this every year thing. And then for them to be America's team, it's always gonna be a topic of your job is on the hot seat from the quarterback started.
all right. So We got two coaches that's up for some jobs: Belichick and Harbaugh.
Yep.
I want to see Harbaugh in Atlanta, and I want to see Belichick in Los Angeles.
Okay, that's understandable. What? Let me ask you this. I understand the hardball in Atlanta, but why Belichick in Los Angeles?
It's it's tailor made. It's proven. I ain't want I ain't want to be the one that said he can't win without a quarterback.
Well, that's obvious.
It- so I don't think, honestly, I don't think he the coach that everybody thought he was.
Nowhere near.
Cause if Brady won without him, I don't
Yep.
even think he been to the playoffs since Brady left.
Scratch the surface. But
Yeah, so
I just, I, and just hear me out when I say this. I don't want you to, give me hear no crazy reaction, nothing like that.
I say talk to me now.
Okay, so I would like to see Harbaugh in either Los Angeles with the Chargers, with a young quarterback, star receivers, star tight ends, nice receiver core, solid defense, some solid players, or even with the Commanders. They got the second pick in the draft. You can work your way around that to find you.
The
Caleb,
Commanders.
hear me out. Second pick. The Bears don't need a Caleb Williams. Say the Bears decide they want to go Marvin Harrison Jr., you can find a way to switch spots with the Bears for the 1-2. And you got the young pieces with the receivers. You just need to work with the defense a little bit, and you able to get you a quarterback. Not saying it's Caleb Williams, even Drake May or someone. That'd be cool. That's for Harbaugh. Belichick. I think I think
I go baby Joker on that.
I think Belichick just need to go hop in the saving Ferrari on Wednesdays with him. We're going ahead ride the sunset, man. Ain't nothing in the game for him no more,
What you
coach.
think? What you hold on, what you
Yeah, I said it.
hold on, what you trying to
I
say?
said it.
Belichick done?
Yeah, he need to be. Hey, hear me out. Look, hear me out. He can't win without a quarterback, right? It's been how
But
many
it's
years? Listen. It's been how many years since Tom Brady left New England? It's been 4 years before
about
COVID,
4, 5 years.
right? Tom left, what, not even a year after he left, he won a Super Bowl. We done gave this man 3 to 4 extra years to prove he can win without Tom. He ever did it. So why now a change of scenery is gonna change the outcome? I don't see it. I just feel like he gonna go take them old stubborn ways of coaching somewhere else and mess up that organization.
See, I think him in Los Angeles is like it's already planted out because they got talent already. He don't got to be searching and drafting, and
Yeah,
they
but
already got.
okay, they do, but hear me out. That we talk about defensive coach. They need someone to uplift that quarterback. We got to remember, quarterback is the main position on the field. That's what we got to uplift, man.
Yeah, that's true, but you got to think about ever since Brady left, he haven't even had like a he ain't even had like a tier 3 quarterback
What?
since Brady left.
That
Cause when you got games where your quarterback throwing the ball 15 times and your coach don't trust you.
no. Okay, first of all, we gotta call out the real problems. The real problem is the guy is stuck in his ways.
I'm not denying that.
You go get Cam Newton out his house. That's number one. Number two, you go get Mac Jones, young Mac Jones. His second year after his first year having a decent rookie year, you go get two defensive coordinators to co call your offense to be offensive coordinators. Two defensive guys for your second year quarterback. You can't tell me downfall not waiting to happen. So like it's like those things got to be called out, man. Like I understand, friendship is part of the business and extending the hand, but it's a business at the end of the day.
And that's the thing with the Patriots. I blame them. He had his hand in too much of the organization.
Yeah, yeah,
Like he running everything.
everything. They did everything besides signing the checks.
That's it.
That's the only thing. And then what my whole thing with the thing is like, when do we take the power away? You know, like I felt like it got to the point to where how it done happen. Either you take the job away or you just let him stay. Because it ain't no in between where you take the power away. He coach. It don't work like that. Because
Yeah, I
oh
think that's why they parted ways. Honestly, I think you hit it right on the head. I think that's why they parted ways. Because they know it wasn't working no more, but it's Belichick. Look what he did for the organization.
yep.
So
But then too, we can't forget to mention this. He's the main factor of Tom Brady winning a championship with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You kicked the man out the door, and he showed us he had 2 to 3 extra
a
years
little
to play.
left.
It's like
Yeah.
what he being stubborn for? And it ain't like you was trying to replace him with a generational talent. You know, it was Jimmy G, like, and we don't see what Jimmy G capable of. You know, he can't stay healthy if he paid the doctor. So it's
Nah,
like,
Jimmy
what do
G
you
need to be
want?
in Jimmy G need to be in Subway.
Man,
Jimmy G need to eat healthy.
that's it. That's it. He done got them people money. That man, he enjoying his life. Italian.
Yeah, but San Francisco seen it. San Francisco got him up out of there.
Yeah, man. When you can't produce in an offense that's handwritten,
Taylor
it's in
made.
your hand, and you got the pieces around you, like something is wrong. And we not sitting here saying that we are the best players or we played at the highest level, but it don't take it don't take a rocket scientist to look at that and tell, man, like it's not that
Yeah.
hard. Like, and Brock Purdy showed us that, he came in right away. Hey, this is my opportunity. Y'all got the pieces around me. I'm gonna take off with this thing. I'm not looking back. He
Yep.
might have a problem getting paid, but hey, that's a different story.
From the third spot though. They
Yeah,
they got rid of the number one pick.
yeah. Then we ain't gonna talk about all them picks they got away from that they lost out on. They the definition of lose it all and get it all back because they definitely put themselves in a hole and climbed up out of it.
And got out. Yeah. And got out of it. And honestly, I think last year's Super Bowl results would be kind of different if Purdy played that game.
What do you see
I think
different?
it'll be. I think it'd have been. I think it'd have been a whole different game. Like they couldn't move the ball at all. Once Purdy went out,
Yeah, but I mean,
they couldn't
that's
move the ball.
they didn't have no quarterback. But my thing is, what difference do we see that from that? And I'm not giving credit to.
He's showing you right now.
Yeah, he is. But we gotta remember that Chris McCaffrey was not playing like this last year. Like he
I
was,
mean,
he
he
was
was getting.
solid, but he wasn't dominating the game like this.
He had just got there, and
But
when
that's
the
what I'm
last time you
saying.
seen McCaffrey play this many games?
Facts, agree. But that's what I'm saying too. So that's why I'm saying like last year it might have just been the story, for it to happen that way,
Yeah,
because and Brock Purdy, he a solid quarterback. He don't do too much. He stay in his lane. He do his job, and he get his results, man. And if you hating on that or discrediting that, something is wrong. Because at the end of the day, he playing at the highest level with the best talent, and he getting the job done.
you know, you got your people that with all the analytics, and he he wasn't drafted. He was the third quarterback, so they feel like first of all, a lot of people feel like he shouldn't even get paid
Oh yeah,
because of the system that he in. Why I'm getting punished for being in a good system? Look who else was in a good system. Trey Lance,
Yep.
Jimmy G. Even though Jimmy G took him, he ain't finish it. But he took him. But these people got paid.
Yep.
But cause I wasn't drafted, I can't. It's a problem with me getting paid.
And that's gonna be a good situation to look at as far as him having all this success this way and where he was, because right now he really, if we want to be honest, he's not making nothing, and he's having high level success, and eventually they're gonna have to pay him, which I'm pretty sure it'll happen because he got the agents and he giving them the productivity. But
I,
it's
I
gonna be
mean,
it's gonna be some topics.
me, honestly, if I was Brock Purdy, I wouldn't leave. No, if they paid me or not, because I might not look like this in the next system.
Yeah, but we ain't talking about leaving. Like, but I gotta get paid, man.
But I mean, I understand that,
Say
but
say say he get a Super Bowl this year. Say he get a Super Bowl this year. You can't tell me that
you gotta
man.
pay me then.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta pay me then.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying at least make it to. We don't see quarterbacks get paid for just making it to the Super Bowl, like Jalen Hurts last year, the year before, Joe Burrow. So what happens if he just make it to a Super Bowl?
Yeah, you gotta give me. Hey, I say back that Brinks truck up.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta do. You got. It's only right. Look what Flacco did when he made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
That's the reason why they don't want to. Baltimore don't want to get nobody else no money.
yeah. Flacco done mess it up for everybody.
He the reason why Lamar had to go through a hassle to get his money.
But my problem with Flacco is, he he got his moments. He'll confuse you. If you just watching the game for the the beauty of it, he'll confuse you. But man, it can get ugly quick, and he proved that yesterday.
Dang, I can't believe Flacco went out like that though, man.
I told
I
you.
can't. I can't believe he went out like that. Well, no, because what it was, you remember I told you. They praised him too much throughout that week. And here they was gonna make him go out there and stank it up.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Like, that's what I'm saying. We forgetting that the numbers come with the game, but you got to take care of the ball, bro. Like,
But that's been Flacco.
that's what I'm saying.
That's been
But look,
him.
but that's what's confusing. Like, he confusing the people because he just so-called came off his couch or practice squad and come out here
Throwing
and
for
put up these
300.
numbers. But hey, that's nothing in this NFL with Njoku and a Cooper. Like that ain't nothing.
Yeah,
But
you
gotta take
right,
care of that
because
ball.
you right, because you got guys like Justin Jefferson that missed 7 games and got 1,000 yards receiving.
Come on, man.
on,
look at
on 60 receptions.
and go look at the quarterbacks each game.
The journeyman, what's the journeyman name?
Dobbs.
Dobbs.
Shit.
You had Dobbs throwing to him, Mullins throwing to him.
I can't name the other dude now. He was so terrible.
He doing this with these quarterbacks and missing 7 games. So yeah, you right. The stats will fool you alone. We just seen Dak Prescott throw for almost 400 yards, and we know that the game wasn't close.
Oh yeah, for sure. But then you got to look at the quarterbacks, man. Like, it's which quarterbacks are elite. Like, it's levels. We watch these games and have quarterbacks. I feel like it's levels, man. We got the Patrick Mahomes, the Lamar Jacksons, the Josh Allens. Then you got the second level. Like, it's levels, man. Because we see the quarterback disappear too often, but then we see the other quarterbacks do it too easy.
So who your tier 1s, your tier 2s, and your tier 3s? Quarterbacks.
I start from the bottom, man. The tier 3s, we can go with Do we go with the Matthew Staffords and the Jared Goffs? What like this is a great debate, man, because it could be switched around pretty good. Like, what do
I
we go with the
mean,
tier three? Like, what's the criteria for the tier three, the tier two, the tier one?
I mean, the thing you judge quarterbacks off of is IQ,
Yeah,
turnover ratio.
yeah.
The moments they may get turnovers,
Well, what about the wins and the losses?
the wins and the yeah, the success. Two, not just playoff. I ain't gonna just say playoff because a lot of people have a lot of success but don't have good success in the playoffs.
Yeah,
So, cause you got people like I'm not sold on Josh Allen, so I don't know if I would have Josh Allen in a tier 2 or a tier 1
he's
because he got the tier 1 talent. Don't get me
for
wrong,
sure. Oh, for sure. It's not even
but
close.
but it's the overall play, the decision making, the 2 and 3 interceptions a game. That's what made
It's
me
careless, man. It's
yeah
careless, man, and it's aggravating to watch because the dude is so talented,
yeah for sure.
man. Like you just don't like, man. You don't see that too often, but it's like he get bailed out with the wins and the other way around the game after the turnovers. He get bailed out, so we don't really see, the consequences of it. We see it sometimes, but not
Yeah.
often.
So give me 3 tier 3s, 3 tier 2s, and 3 tier 1s.
Tier threes. I go with the Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff. Tier threes. Dang, man. This is tough. It's tougher than what I
Geno
thought.
Smith.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Geno Smith, man. I was thinking Geno for three.
Yeah, I might put
I take
Geno in the
Geno.
3.
I take Geno. I take Geno. Then for my tier two, that's what
It get
you ain't
tricky.
gonna like this, man. That's why I throw my Brock Purdy, Dak
Okay.
Prescott,
Okay.
Jalen Hurts at. Even though Jalen Hurts having a up and down season right now, that's why I throw Jalen Hurts at.
You got 2 of my picks off of there.
Yeah, but even and then I'm gonna go back to tier three because I'm gonna go honorable mention, man. I'm gonna go to Tua. I'm gonna go Tua behind Geno because I don't see too much from Geno that I'm not seeing from Tua.
Sent from 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can agree with it.
And
I can
then
agree with it.
for my tier one,
We know. We
Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh
Joe
Allen when he
Burrow.
want to be, and Joe Burrow. He up there.
Yeah.
He that guy, man.
Really, them the only tier 1s to me.
Yeah, if we being
Honestly.
honest, like we got the media with the clicks. They got to get their views. But like we watching this, man, and we looking at the games. It's obvious. It's only a few.
In Joe Burrow tough.
Yeah,
Joe tough.
yeah.
See,
He's an athlete, man.
and it's hard to say which one of them is better because they all do something great differently
Yeah, in their own way.
in they own players, but they all so great. You know what you're gonna get out of Lamar. You can possibly get 180 to 225 passing,
Easy.
60 to 80 yards, sometimes 100 rushing, 1 touchdown. But you'll get some fumbles. Don't get it ain't all peaches and cream. You'll get some fumbles out of them.
Yeah.
You know Pat can go out there and Pat can be down 14 with 5 minutes left and beat you.
Yeah, for sure.
Joe accuracy. That's what I like about Joe. Joe accurate.
Man, he accurate. I like the dog in him, man. He got that dog in him. And he
Yeah.
ain't scared to show it. I like
And he not
I
like a
love it.
Brady. He not like a Brady Payton man. Like he can run too.
Yeah.
He not a Josh Allen or Lamar but he can run too when you need him to.
Get it how it is.
Yeah.
For sure.
And Josh Allen, I'm just not sold on Josh because of the turnover situation.
But it's like when do we mention it? Because this is not just like the first occurrence of it. It's not the second. This is
It's every year.
This is who it is, you know. So it's like, when do we like? Hey man, this is who he is.
Yeah. Them my top. You pretty much everybody you said. Okay.
So where do you put Justin Herbert?
I think I'll put Herbert in too.
What? Why?
Because the same situation that I got with Josh Allen, I kind of got with Justin Herbert. Because Justin Herbert have a hard time completing games.
True. But okay. But let me ask you this. What has what has Justin Herbert showed you that Tua hasn't?
Justin Herbert, this is the reason why I got Tua in tier 3, because he have a Tyreek Hill. Justin Herbert don't got that. Justin Herbert got a great receiver in Keenan Allen.
Come on
No,
now.
no, don't get me wrong.
Come on now.
He got a great receiver in Keenan Allen, but you gotta think about Tyreek Hill, bro.
I mean, but we gotta be for real.
When you got a guy that just can run past everybody,
Yeah,
come on,
but
it ain't hard to hit him in the numbers. It's really not.
This is why I go back to the Mike Evans situation with the Mike Evans Baker Mayfield situation. What's the difference between the Mike Evans Baker Mayfield and Justin Herbert Keenan Allen? Keenan Allen is a big target. That should be easier for you to get him the ball. So I feel like that's not an excuse, because we done seen Keenan Allen put up these numbers on mediocre seasons. Like
Yeah, you're right.
This year was big numbers, man. So it's like, we can't just sit here and say Tyreek for Tua, and even though, like, because Keenan Allen is a big receiver. So it's like, then we can go back to last year when Mike Evans was healthy. What about I said Mike Evans. What about Mike Williams?
Yeah, Mike Williams, he ain't been healthy, so we ain't really seen a lot of him in the last couple of years.
He was healthy last year. He was healthy last year a little bit, you know, like.
But this my thing though. This is my thing though. Okay, they big receivers, but when you double them, they could be contained because they big receivers. They can run good routes. Tyreek Hill, you double him, he can beat the corner and the safety just off of straight out running.
Yeah.
So that's why. Oh, he coming.
I don't want to hear nothing.
Oh, Rice. Oh, yeah. I like him. I mean, you can't replace Tyreek Hill, but he can. Yeah, he can be a number one.
And what my thing is, I'm not even comparing. What can Tyreek do that he can't besides run?
Yes, that's all.
That man,
honestly,
every time he touched the ball, he looking to score. He not playing, man.
It just the beauty of Tyreek. He can be a gadget player. You see how they use him.
Mm-hmm. But okay, speaking of using, I got a question for you. Do you feel like they overuse him?
For sure, because when you motion the man every play, they take a lot off of him.
He's a track star though.
He a track star, but track stars come to an end.
Yeah.
They don't run indefinitely.
Yeah.
You gotta think about it. Is what 40 to 50 snaps a game, and I'm going in motion every play.
Facts.
So they take a lot. They don't think I mean, it might not look like he tired and winded, cause he don't make it seem like that, but that's hard,
Oh yeah,
especially
for
when
sure.
you on offense a lot.
And then my thing with that is it showed throughout the season. Look at the pace he was on to break that record, and that the next just happened at the end of the year. Them hits just kept a toll on him,
Yep.
man, and they slowed him down. I was rooting for him to break it because the way the NFL set up, man, and the talent he got, he gonna easily break that record one day. And this year, I feel like was the year to do that.
This was it was, cause what he had what 17. Well, no, he had 15 with like what 3 weeks left,
Yeah,
3 or 4 weeks left.
he finished like right over 17, I believe.
Yeah, he finished over 17. He missed some significant time in some games just off of knick-knack injuries. Got to come out the game for a while, but he most definitely could have got it.
Easy.
And then another thing, the big game situations they didn't play too well.
No, but
So
they haven't played. If we go look at their schedule, they haven't played nobody or beat nobody besides Dallas.
you're right. That's it.
Yeah, and we know how we feel about them. So it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, and then I think we got confused with the numbers, and we got confused with that 70-point game. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. They definitely did it.
I give him credit. I give Miami credit for being a football team and being tough. I'm happy, Tua had a bounce back year from after last year they was telling him to
Yeah.
retire and all that stuff. I'm just happy he bounced back. But man, it was out there for us to see the whole year. Their schedule was too easy,
It was
and
tailor
they had some
made.
good games, based on the division for them to just get that away like that. And then their defense
And
fell apart at the end of the year and everything.
and they they did have a lot of injuries,
Yeah.
but the end of their schedule was tough.
Oh yeah.
That's what hurt them. The end of their schedule was tough. They ran through all them folks throughout the season, and at the end, their schedule you really had to play somebody.
Yeah, and then Bills, man, the Bills like they kryptonite. They like they
Yeah,
big brothers. I seen like man, and I don't know what's up there. And what I don't like with the Bills is, man, what are y'all doing with Stephon Diggs? I ain't, let me not even say Stephon. What are y'all doing with Gabe Davis and Dalton Kincaid and Dalton Knox? And, like, what are y'all doing with these folks, man? If y'all gonna run the ball, Josh Allen, send these people somewhere else.
yeah. That's see that goes back to the same thing with the Mike Evans and Baker Mayfield. Like you got these talented receivers that could be Hall of Famers, and they not being utilized. See, but I guess it's a double jeopardy because we say Miami overusing Tyreek,
Yeah.
but we saying that the other teams ain't using their players enough. So it's a double. It's a
It
double
is.
standard. I guess
It
Miami
is.
looking at it how we looking at it. We got this talent, so we finna
Don't use 'em.
yeah, we finna put them to work.
Yeah, but
I mean, he get paid the big dollars to do that though too.
yeah, that's his job. But it's like, man, you got generational talent like that. It shouldn't be no questions around it. It's like you gotta make that stuff happen, man.
Kincaid easily probably should have had 1,000 yards.
Easy. Same numbers as Laporta.
Look, yeah.
Same number. Travis Kelce finished what 13 shy of 1,000. Like, come on, man.
And he didn't have a good year.
not at all. So it's like it should be no excuse, man. None.
We'll see. We're gonna see what they do tomorrow. Cause Pittsburgh ain't no slouches, but they is missing one of their key pieces.
It's gonna be sad watching that game because we already know the weather gonna control that whole game, man.
Yeah.
The whole
But
game.
it's NFL. That's what happens every year around this time. You gotta be prepared. See what I don't understand. Okay, Miami was in Miami last week
Yep.
doing it, getting ready for the Kansas City game. Y'all been hearing about this all week. Supposed to be a -4, -8, negative degree weather.
Mm-hmm.
Why not go down now to Kansas City and practice at one of the colleges for the week?
Yeah. See, my
So
thing, my thing with that is what it's no difference. You know, it gotta happen. And then
yeah,
and I feel as an athlete, and I'm not saying I'm the highest professional at their level. It ain't no excuses, man. You know what you signed up for. You know what come with the game. You done been playing this game since you was a child. You know what come with it. You know.
yeah, that's true. But I think you still should be able to prepare your team. Like you got them practicing in Miami, probably 80 to 90 degrees, and you finna go to a negative degree weather. Go ahead and fly the team out and practice at one of the colleges.
Yeah.
Get the team ready for at least they'll know how it's gonna be
Oh yeah, for sure.
ahead of time, rather than you getting down there a day before, going through walkthroughs and they like it's cold as hell.
Yeah. I agree. But I just feel like, it's only so much you could do.
Yeah,
It's only so much you could do. But at the end of the day, you still got to play on that field and you still got to produce, man.
produce. Yeah, and Kansas City, hey, they used to it. They did schemes. They had Pacheco tough.
He's a dog, man. He's a dog.
Hey, I like Pacheco because Pacheco run hard.
But here's the thing about Pacheco. Pacheco give them that different balance of you can't just focus on what Patrick Mahomes does. Or Travis McKelsey. You got to focus on me too.
Yeah.
When he running with aggression, man.
See, that's why I like Pacheco, because I feel like Pacheco forced Andy Reid to have to start handing that ball off a little more.
Oh yeah.
Cause when Hines, the one that went to LSU with Burrow,
it was Hilaire.
it was.
He too little.
He barely was getting touches when he was the starting running back.
And I don't mean to cut you off, but you know who I thought he was going to turn out to be? And I hate to say it.
Alvin Kamara.
Maurice Jones-Drew.
I see where you're going with it. Cause what he had at LSU, he had like 15 that year they won the national championship. He had like 1,500 yards or something like that.
Yeah, he had people acknowledging him because he putting up numbers, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I thought he was gonna be, and that's high praise because Maurice Jones-Drew was a dog.
Yeah, but if you think about it, that was the same situation. He should have been elevated because he went to the same situation. When he left LSU was an air raid school.
But speaking of situations, that's all it takes. You see, he done got hurt. They got Pacheco. Pacheco step up. There ain't no more. Once we done see this dude can do what you can do and more, you on the back burner. So that's back to what we talked about earlier with
injuries.
You hurt or injuries.
It's the worst enemy.
You losing that spot if you're
the worst enemy.
You're not that guy. We see the Jonathan Taylors, Derrick Henrys come back, Saquon Barkley come back and get their spots back because them generational talents. But if you are average running back, you're gonna be fighting, man. And one more thing that I want to mention is I bet them Cowboys miss Ezekiel Elliott. I know he didn't give him much, but I bet they miss him now.
Yeah.
Real.
Pilot not the real, not a real one, man. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the first episode of Inside Out with Wapp and JC. Like, comment, subscribe. We out.
I'll let you.
I got that money, it's coming in. I got a check on me now. Remember them people that counted out. Watch how I flex on them now. For all of them people that lost hope, I'm dropping stress on them now. I'm a champion, you give me a champion. 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 Champion, champion.